Wow, the other day I tried to change my transmission fluid and see what I found. The cap, right like that, blow off from the top. I don't know why that happened and don't know how long it has been like this. Been driving for a while, all the dust and sand and dirt has gone into the transmissions, and that's no good. So when I examined the cab, I found that hey, the cab is not tight and it's not sealing correctly. And look, I can drop it back into the hole without pushing it in. And look, I can move up and down like there's nothing. There's no resistance, nothing. And when I examine the thread on the cab, look, it's okay, nothing wrong. Is it supposed to be like that? And what's the point of having the cab like that? So I did some research online and found out, oh, the cause is these things over there. It's the breather for the transmission fluid. When the vapors got hot and it build up pressure and release some of the pressure. And when it is clogged and the pressure had to go, so what happened is the cap got blow off. I think it's better off to have the cap blow off than the seal between the transmission and the engine. If that seal got blow, you have transmission leak between the engine and the transmissions. Here I try to use my hand to get the cap off. It's hard to reach and I found a tool like this. It helped me a lot. Look. I think this applier mainly work for removing holes, and which is what it's used for, and it helped me to take it off like that. See, here's the cap. And now the cap is removed and try to look inside to see if anything that's clogged, and got a center punch, and then you went through the hole and see there's some dirt there. Probably some of the dirt there trying to block the airway, narrow the airway, so build up the pressure and cause the cap to blow off. Here I choose the silicone spray instead of a brake cleaner because brake cleaner will destroy rubber. And silicone spray help to protect the rubber and does not damage any rubber, which help me to use it to clean off any debris or any dirt inside the hole. Alright, after all cleanup, time to put it back to the place where it belongs. So first I'm going to clean up the area where it's supposed to be to put in the tube, remove any dust, dirt, oil. Reline the breather cap and put it back into the tube. And also move the opening in an angle away from the front so dust won't go straight into the hole. Then the next step is to fix the cap here. Remember that cap blow off? So how do I keep that cap from blowing off? Impossible to get lost while the car is moving. So I found a solution by creating 3 zip ties. One zip tie make a small hole loop around the L-shaped hook. And a second zip tie is connected to the first zip tie I made with a small hole on it. So after it's done, I'm testing it by pulling the second zip tie. Looks like that the first zip tie that holding the hook is not that easy to come off. Then I put the cap back into the fuel hole and then go and grab a clipper to cut off the extra length of the zip tie. Then my next step is get a third zip tie and loop it around the second zip tie and then tie that to a wire next to it, right next to it. So now the cap is connected to the wire next to it, and in case the cap get blown up by the pressure built up from the transmission fluid vapor, zip tie will hold the cap in place, or it may help the cap to fall back into the hole and close the hole and keep it from opening, or even in the worst scenario, it get blown off and keep it from disappear while I'm driving. After checking all the things that works, finally cut off the excess of the third zip tie. Hope this video helped people who have the same problem I have. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button. Thank you.